Hey everyone, welcome back to Moving Targets Mobile Axe Throwing. We have a few knives that just got sent to me today from JXE JXO. Now I have a couple of their common hatchets, I think they call them the woodpecker, that I have in my everyday just house throwing hatchets. And some people like them. I'm not particularly a fan for my everyday league throwing hatchet, but they did want to send me a few knives to test out and review. So let's see what we think of them. Let's get this one opened up first. This is what they call the Sentinel. So let's go through some of the specs and see what these look like. Again, JXE JXO. Let's open all three of them up. All right, guys, what do you think? We're gonna have to try these out and see how good they really are. They're trying to compete with the World Knife Throwing League knives and some other top competitors and trying to actually make a name for themselves. I could already see a few things that they're gonna have to change in that case. But let's see how much they weigh. 14.5 ounces. They say these are 0.58 pounds. That's a little high, I'd say. 15 ounces, 14.6 ounces. First, let's go over the World Knife Throwing League's regulations on these knives and what they have to be. Let's start with the length of the knife. From the point to the handle, it could be as small as 13.5 inches and as long as 16 inches. The guard, 4 inches. The cheek, which there's not really a cheek on, but it'd be about right here. The max cheek is 2.35 inches. Now the max handle length from the guard to the end of the handle, 7 inches. Now the minimum thickness, 187 thousandths, which is 3/16. And it cannot weigh more than 1.65 pounds. So let's see if this actually is within the requirements. Now lengthwise, 14.5 inches, just like they say it's supposed to be. And this is where I just saw these and I'm like, this is gonna be a problem. Your guard is only 3.25 inches. And that needs to be 4 inches in order to be legal to throw in these tournaments. Now the cheek, well under, you can just see that. That's 1.5 inches, 2 inch, 350 thousandths. Thickness wise, our thickness here is 195 thousandths and it could go down to 187 thousandths, 3/16. We're good there. Max weight, we already know, we went through that. 14.7 ounces, that's under a pound. We're good. Now, this is the Sentinel, like I said, from JXE JXO. I'll tell you before even throwing it, obviously they have some work to do if they want to compete in the World Knife Throwing Leagues because they're already out of guidelines. But I will say they could fix that guard issue. Ooh, forgot to check that handle. Handle's 6 inches, so that's within regulation. I will say, for the price though, $69.99, these could be pretty good. They just have to fix that issue with the guard, as it is a little bit small. But let's throw them and see how they throw. We know that guard's gonna be an issue as far as throwing for competition, but maybe that's something they could fix after seeing this review. Let's give them a shot. So I'm throwing up from the 10-foot line, which you'll probably throw in competition if you did. But I did have to have a pretty open throw, I could see, with the first one. There we go. There it is. Okay, well, what do you think? The Sentinel from JXE JXO. Weirdly, it's not as accurate as I am with the ones that I made. Probably because I got used to them. Yeah. Ooh, I like that. All right, now that I got used to these things, time to give them away. Anything that I get given to me from companies to review and test out, I'm gonna give them to you guys. So I threw them a little, had a good time, and maybe you'll like them. But overall, I will say, I do like the shape. I will say I do like the outline of what they did. I like the profile. Realistically, the thickness is good. The thing that I would say, wow, I already freaking sliced that one. I'll have to clean that up. I don't know if you can see it. Got it pretty good there. I'll have to clean that up before sending it to you. I'll say the biggest thing is they need to fix that guard. If they fix that guard and make it a 4-inch guard. But if you are interested in winning these JXE Sentinels, yes, all three, the whole set, type knife in the comment below. You have to type knife and 1 entry per person. So if you have multiple accounts, only enter once. Come on, guys. Also, I do use a random number generator to draw these. So we'll see how many comments we get throughout the course of the week. So whenever I post this video, you'll have 7 days to comment. And then I'll come back, make a little short video, and we'll do the drawing and see who comes away with these. And one last thing, I will ship anywhere within the United States. I'm not going to ship all over the freaking world. Try not to go broke, shipping you free stuff. But somebody else gave it to me for free, so I'm gonna give it to you. Have a good one. Don't forget to comment knife. All right, I told you I'd clean these Sentinels up for you before sending them out. Got a couple burrs on them with the little throwing I did. I don't know if you can see that now. You don't want to catch your finger on there. Nice. All right, back to being safe. That one looks pretty good.